Welcome to the Sisters Uncensored podcast, where we get into everything from childhood trauma to millennial adulting and all things in between.
We share crazy stories from the past and present to help us cope with the insanity that is our lives.
By sharing our perspectives, we hope to bring some relatability, laughter, and unsolicited advice that can help you survive the messiness of life along with us.
My name's Jessica Labita. I'm a millennial mom, wife, and marketing professional, and I am absolutely insane.
My name is Ashley Leneve. I am a millennial stay-at-home mom, avid golfer, and too mouthy for my own good.
We are real sisters, and this is Sisters Uncensored. Take this trip with us.
Welcome back to Sisters Uncensored, everybody. Happy Wednesday. How's it going?
I'm sleepy.
I'm exhausted.
It's been busy.
It has been. It's been like really busy.
Like nonstop.
Last 2 weeks has been a lot.
It's so exciting though.
It is. No, it's all good stuff. All good things.
It's energizing, but like driving, I'm like in the car when I stop for like, a half an hour, I'm like.
We were on our way home from an event yesterday and Jess drove. So today I drove. So yesterday when she drove, as soon as we got in the car on the way back, which we had like an hour and a half drive, I was like, no one talk to me. Just don't speak to me. She's calling everybody under the sun on the freaking CarPlay. And I'm like, just stop talking to me. I'm not here.
Got a lot of work to do.
Yeah. Just stop talking to me. I'm not here. Anyway. All right. So today we are going to talk about Super Bowl. And I'm going to tell you why. Because we did not get a chance to touch on this last month. And I really want to.
I don't blame you.
Okay. So obviously there was a bunch of controversy about the whole Bad Bunny performance and, Turning Point USA was doing their own performance, whatever, their own halftime show, blah, 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 whatever. Okay. Here's what I think people need to understand. I'm going to start with this. If there was no other halftime show, I would just watch whatever halftime show there was. Like, I don't care.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My team's not in it.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit.
No.
I'm literally, all I care about is my boxes. That's
correct. How much money am I going to win? And yeah.
Do I have good numbers?
That's it.
That's it. That's all I care about.
Yeah. Because when it's not your own team, you're like, who gives a shit?
Dude, I don't care.
No.
Exactly. Like, let's be real. So anyway, this year, we watched the game at home. And when we found out that Kid Rock was performing for the Turning Point show, I don't know if you guys realize this or not, but Kid Rock is like a teenage rock star for us.
100%.
Like, he is our generation freaking rock star. He was great.
Yeah, he was like the Detroit grungy bad boy.
White trash.
A little bit white trash,
Loved
total
it.
hillbilly.
Yes.
Yeah. He kind of had this like bad boy edge to him.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
I mean, the fact that this goes back long enough that he's talking about chicks with beepers. We were the chicks with beepers.
100%.
All right. So like, I need you to understand, like, when I heard he was performing, I'm like, oh my God, I fucking love Kid Rock. I'm so excited. I'm totally going to watch. The amount of backlash. So wait, we decided we were going to watch the Kid Rock show.
Yeah.
Good.
We did. But we also watched Bad Bunny. Like we had the Bad Bunny show on the phone and we were kind of like watching that too. And immediately I was like, okay, but like I don't speak fluent Spanish and I didn't really understand what he was singing about. I don't really, like I know Bad Bunny. I like his stuff. He's a great artist. He's obviously very like successful, right? I mean, he's like #1 in the world or something. So he does his little the song with Cardi B.
Yeah.
Like he's great.
I had seriously, here's the thing.
I fucking love Latino music. I love it. I always have.
Okay.
It is my favorite. Like
as far as I'm concerned, I don't know who, like, I don't listen to Bad Bunny's music. He's not somebody that I listen to.
Well,
all right?
and
my playlist is a millennials 2000s playlist.
And I think that's the difference even for someone who watches who listens to like that kind of music. Like I don't really listen to Bad Bunny. If I'm listening to my like Latin music, it's like old school now, like Calle 13, Wisin y Yandel, Daddy Yankee. Like I'm not listening to Bad Bunny.
No, I don't listen to that. It's just not like my genre.
Yeah.
My shit is everything from freaking Carrie Underwood to Whitney Houston to fucking the Beastie Boys, and Eminem and
Right.
you know, like and
it's
Kid
our
Rock.
generation's
And,
music.
yeah, that's our generation's music.
Yeah.
Anyway, when Bad Bunny was performing, everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, oh, it's so controversial because he's doing it in Spanish and blah blah blah." I'm like, listen, I don't give a shit. I don't know who Bad Bunny is. I learned who Bad Bunny was from watching Happy Gilmore too.
I loved Bad Bunny and Happy
Me
Gilmore
too. Everybody was like, "Oh
As
my
the
gosh,
caddy.
it's Bad Bunny." I'm like, "Who's Bad Bunny?" And they're like, "The cat." I'm like, "He's hilarious.
Right.
He
But
was
again,
so good."
that's
But I'm
like your 90s reference, right?
Yeah,
Like you're
that's
watching
it.
Happy Gilmore.
Two.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I don't fucking know who he is though. I don't listen to his music and it's nothing personal. It's just not on my playlist. Anyway, point being, when we heard that Kid Rock was playing, we put on the Kid Rock show because I'm like, yes, I get to watch Kid Rock. I freaking love Kid Rock.
Yeah.
So we took a video of it. My daughter had her little toy electric guitar out, was having the time of her life because he had a guitar, so she thought it was cool. Anyway, we posted on TikTok, and the amount of hate that we got for posting this on TikTok, like, was absolutely insane. I was called everything from a racist to that I want separate water fountains to they feel bad, but my child looks miserable. Her face was completely pixeled out. I'd love to know how you could tell through the pixels that she looks so fucking miserable. She was having the time of her life. She didn't care.
We were rocking out in the living room.
Exactly. We were having a dance party. That's
Everybody
the way
was
she sees it.
singing and having fun.
Exactly. I was called, let's see, what's a good word to use because I know YouTube's not a fan.
Hang on.
I was thinking about how on the way down here, I was thinking about this because it made me think of rhymes with schmishmortion.
Yes.
But it's not schmishmortion.
Rhymes with
schmedophile. Exactly. It rhymes with schmedophile. I was called that so many times. I could not believe it. I was like, what are you guys talking about? I'm just sitting here in my living room, having a couple glasses of wine, watching the Super Bowl with my kid, my sister, and watching the freaking Kid Rock performance because that's one of our teenage rock stars.
Yeah.
It was absolutely absurd. So the one thing that I did see with the Bad Bunny performance was that they had a big sign that said love is greater than hate or something like that, or love something to that effect.
Yeah.
And I was like, love that. Yeah, that's totally agree with it.
Yeah.
The amount of people who posted that in our comments, like the picture of that board.
Yeah, I guess when he exited the field, he like walked out and there was like banners and signs and a lot of stuff that said like love is greater than hate.
Something to that effect.
Yeah.
Which I completely agree with.
Yeah.
But the amount of people that posted that in our comments, calling me a racist and all these other things, I'm like,
first of all, I don't understand how if you choose to watch the artist that resonates most with you because it's a generational thing, it's a youth reliving thing, how that is in no way like love or becomes hate.
Yeah, how is it hate?
It's not.
Give me a break. It was a joke. Oh, and we were told in one of the comments that you can tell just by the look of our fireplace that we're poor. How dare you? How dare you?
I feel like that was probably the most insulting.
That was the most offensive thing. Exactly. I'm like, you could call me all these other things. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Whatever, but poor? How dare you? I'm sorry. Is the 28-foot ceiling not high enough for you? God, fucking asshole. Whatever. It's not the point.
It just goes to show like how truly divided our country is and how people are really brave to say things when they have like there was zero malice intent behind any of that. It was just us and our family having a jam sesh, watching the music we liked in the living room. Like,
and again, if there wasn't like nobody else was performing, it was just the regular halftime show, I would have just watched the regular halftime show. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter. It's not somebody that I watch or that I follow or anything like that, but it's entertainment. I'll watch it, whatever.
So I think one of the things that was really evident in those comments was they kept posting his lyrics to songs about talking about like young girls
and he's a schmedophile.
Yes, and like implying that his lyrics were like bad and inappropriate towards women and children and like
How could you support
other things.
that?
How do you support that? And I'm thinking like, did you even pay attention to what he did? Because like
You missed the message.
you definitely missed the message.
You missed the message. It was basically,
and it was a powerful message.
Yes, it was basically about the evolution of being a young punk, stupid person without maturity. That like,
Yeah,
how
hopping into
different
this
you are.
Detroit rock scene.
Yeah.
Like trying to make it big, coming from nothing to something.
And then growing up and seeing what's actually important and like what really matters. And like he did that song, the cover song. Well, he added a verse to it too.
Yes.
About he added the verse about having a Bible.
Yes.
But it was, and the point was, it was an evolution of like a boy to a man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had this beautiful like orchestra piece
Oh,
that
it was gorgeous.
was like transitional. So he came out and he like played his Ba Wada Ba song, and that's where we're like rocking out, right? And he comes out in like his fur coat and his cowboy hat, and he's old school Kid Rock. Like he just he was who we loved when we were kids. And then they do this beautiful like transitional orchestra instrumental piece, and it was a while. And at one point I remember looking at you and be like, what's happening
that's really odd. I know
what's going on. And like it really made me like pause for a minute to be like, Kid Rock and orchestra music is like not something I would typically associate.
Certainly I wouldn't expect
then
orchestra
when he
music to
came
follow
back out
to the bar.
and was like announced as himself, like by his government name and not his like stage
his real name,
Robert Ritchie. He came out as like his authentic self, and he is singing about how his life changed because he came to find God, and how he's, he was this punk ass kid who's evolved into this man, and that he wants to spread love and the message of God, and like
grew up.
Yeah.
It was that he grew up. All right. Like, come on. Oh my God. You're going to hold lyrics over this guy's head from fucking 25 years ago? Are you joking? Like, you missed the whole point. All the people who were going absolutely bananas in our comments about that, you missed the point. And it was so hypocritical to sit there and call us all these kinds of names and assume that we just hate Bad Bunny and we hate Latinos or whatever. Like, that is the biggest pile of shit. We were just watching the show. Who cares?
I don't think, like, I'm not even going to sit here and defend.
It was just ridiculous. Like, it's not about defending.
As far as like, well, because there was so much hate about racism and like implication that we're racist against Latinos. And I'm like, I'm sorry, but you obviously don't fucking know us.
Exactly. Like, my point was, it's not about defending anything or anything like that.
No.
It's about just the mere hypocrisy of like, what the fuck are you talking about? How bold of you to make such assumptions based on this small video,
right?
10-second video of us dancing in our living room to Kid Rock.
Yeah.
So what?
Agree.
It's very bold. Very bold. It was just silly.
This is one of those things where like algorithms and internet, right? Like it's like they want this. They want this.
Yeah.
This combativeness. They want this divide. They want this like fight. And when you're not going into it with an intention to fight or a position in the first place, because we really did not have one either way, I don't think. I mean, we chose to watch Turning Point for our own personal reasons.
Had nothing to do with Turning Point for me, honestly. It was literally just that I wanted to watch Kid Rock.
Quite frankly, I don't know where I stand with that organization right now. Like,
I know.
I don't. There's a lot of shady shit going on there.
Exactly.
And I'm not in it enough to pay attention because I've sort of separated myself from that, because the whole controversy of that gives me anxiety. And then like, it's just a rabbit hole where if you keep going, you'll spiral, and like somehow you'll get from like, cool, I watched a halftime show, to now like the Epstein files and how it's like all connected, and they're saying like I don't even want to go down that hole.
I'll say this. For people throwing around serious accusations or terms that are like seriously bad
Damaging.
things.
Yes.
Okay.
Horrible. Especially for like mothers. We are mothers.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
It was just crazy to me. But the point is like, especially in the climate that we're in right now and with the Epstein files out and all of this disgusting trafficking and abuse that's gone on, to just haphazardly just throw that word around like it's normal to just call people that for no reason is insane.
Yeah.
And we're not poor. How dare you? It's offensive.
It's honestly though, it's comments like that, behavior like that, and assuming and other things that it's really part of, I feel like, what is deteriorating our society. It's because people are making assumptions off of 15 seconds of internet clips or social media clips, and it's like, I don't know. I mean, listen, we'll take all your hate because
I don't give
your
a shit,
views and your
please.
comments only continue to boost our stuff. So thank you. But like,
Thank you so much.
we're not those things at all.
No, it's stupid. It's just stupid. Honestly, I see things like that and I'm like, I can't take whoever's behind that screen seriously.
Yeah.
Like, you're not a person I could even take seriously in life. If this is what you're doing, for starters, you're just randomly following stuff and this is how you respond. Just to even take the time out of your day to do that is too much time to me, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. The bottom line is like, everybody relax. It's not that deep. Things like this are not that deep. People are reading way too much in to tiny little things that mean absolutely nothing. Calm down.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously.
It's exactly what I said. It's like a way that the world is creating and continuing to create divide amongst people and create controversy amongst people that it doesn't even exist.
It's not
like,
even there. Yeah, it's literally fictional. You're making it up.
No. And you know, I've seen like other things on social media, even with friends of mine, where they're like talking badly about Bad Bunny or talking badly about Kid Rock. And like, you kind of get both sides because I don't really feel like I care either way, quite frankly. But I'm seeing both and neither is appropriate. And I feel like sometimes people, as much as we are entertainers and we are on social media and we're doing our best to like make you guys laugh and do fun things to keep you entertained, we're still freaking human beings. Like, and our children are our children. And if you see them on our social media, which you rarely do.
Yeah, you never do.
They are not, we don't put them out there because of those kinds of people. So to imply that we're those kinds of people when we
not imply, flat out accuse.
Yes.
That was disgusting.
Yeah,
like, what is the matter with you?
It's shameful. It really is.
And again, like when people throw words like that around very casually,
Yes.
they completely lose their validity of like, and then it becomes a thing where it's like, oh, it's kind of like the word narcissist. I feel like that word gets overused lately.
Yeah.
And like legit narcissists are nothing to fuck around with. Like,
No.
it's a real thing.
Yeah.
But if you're going to throw around terms like that, same thing, you know, they're saying it about Trump right now too. He's all over the Epstein files. He's such a pedophile. There's none, like, whatever. My point is, you can't just throw terms around like that. Otherwise, you're, if anything,
it's delegitimizing the like real people that are out there doing these horrible things. You're almost like, it's sensationalizing bad behavior, but it's also like minimizing how bad what those people are doing really are, because you're just calling everybody that. Like, what? Why?
Yeah, let's not do
Let's
that.
think
guys.
about that
Like, let's
before
just
we
be
say
better.
things and not be keyboard warriors.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, I don't care. You could be a quick
we're
keyboard
mothers.
warrior, but
I'm
stop.
sorry. No.
That was just gross. I was like, I could not believe how somebody could come to that conclusion by watching this video. I
She
mean,
had the best day.
she did. I know. We were
And
having
like
a grand
that
old
is
time.
the only reason why we put her on that video, is because she was having so much fun. Like,
I know.
she had her mic out and her guitar and she's jamming. Like,
Yep.
it was such a, what I think is the saddest part about this for me anyway, because again, I was taping Ash, like we were all singing. I was taping Mila. we were having a wonderful family moment
Mm-hmm.
where like we were reminiscing with our like music that we liked as a kid. Our kid was getting involved in it. Your kid was getting involved in it. You know, like, so watching my niece play the guitar and like sing to this, it was just a very like
wholesome
moment. And what it was turned into or implied to be or flat out stated to be, I guess, is not what it was. And it's like, I don't know. It still doesn't sit well with me, obviously, or you, because it's been a month now and we haven't really touched on it. But I think it's about time we did.
Yeah, well, we did discuss that we wanted to talk about it at some point. So we haven't even been able to really talk about it with each other because we were trying to, we like to do these things organically and have the actual conversation live
with
basically.
You guys.
Yeah, with you guys.
Yeah.
Without like pre-discussing. And on our way down here, I was like, we are talking about that today.
Yeah.
Because I just need to get it out. I just was absolutely flabbergasted at the behavior of people. Like, I just don't understand how you come to these conclusions. Be better. All right? Use your brain. Stop. God, it's part of the problem.
I know.
Be part of the solution, you fucking loser.
Oh my God. That's not very kind, Ashley.
Listen, some people need to be talked to that way.
We need to, no. If we're telling other people to be better, then we need to be our best.
Be better, asshole. Don't be an asshole.
I don't know. I feel like this controversy is now over, though, and like it's evolved to new things.
Yeah, people get over it in 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's not even a conversation anymore.
No.
Like, it's run its 15-minute course of like enraging everyone in the world somehow, some way, because that's the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just piss people off as best as we can. We'll say it's this and say it's that, and like let's make a frenzy for everyone involved. And like, yeah, that happened, but like now we're over it. And I don't know. It's just the whole thing is bizarre to me. Like, I can't imagine ever calling someone that on social media or implying things about someone I don't know. I also have worked in a space where I've dealt with creators for a really long time, and they're people. They're really hardworking human beings who have full-time jobs, who are doing a lot of their creative work, like in addition to their real jobs. They're professionals. And the fact that they're putting their time and energy out there to entertain you, to support the brands you love, to be like the conduit, right? For like between, I guess, the rest of the world. And it's like, it's a way to connect people. Like, it's a cool thing that we have today that this never existed when we were younger.
I know. Sometimes I wish it didn't.
I know. Sometimes I do too. But it just goes to show too how quickly and how influential people can be in on specific topics, especially when they have a platform like we do. And I can't condone bad behavior like that. Like, I don't want it anymore. And I know that hate comes with the turf, which is fine. And quite frankly, it really doesn't faze me much anymore. I think the bigger issue and why we wanted to talk about this one specifically is because of the harshness, the level of harshness.
Actual, like, the terminology
accusations
that was like thrown out there. I was like, how do you even come to that conclusion? I don't understand how you take that like 10 seconds of innocence and a separate water fountain? Like, really?
Oh my God. So ridiculous.
What are we talking about? It was the craziest thing to me. I don't know. It's absolute lunacy. If whatever side you are on, it doesn't even matter. But the point is like, maybe just stop, take a breath.
Remember that the people on the other side of the screen are actual human beings.
And take a breath. It's not that deep.
Yeah.
It's just not that deep. People like imagine shit in their head, I think. They like work it all up to something that doesn't even...
No.
It's not even happening.
No, agree.
It's crazy. Whatever. Anyway, we just wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I mean, we could get into some of the other stuff that's come out if we want to continue down the rabbit hole.
I mean, we definitely can. Okay, just so you know, I'm saying this because this is kind of a branch off of this conversation, the whole Turning Point thing. I'm not for or against Turning Point USA. I think there's some shady shit going on there right now. I was for it when Charlie was in charge. Now I'm like, meh. I don't know how anybody else feels about it. That's my stance. Take it or leave it. It has nothing to do with supporting Turning Point.
I bought a bunch of shirts from Turning Point, like right after Charlie was assassinated. And
same.
It said like we're in the crazy times and like stuff's not going to be coming for quite some time. It took, when did he pass? It was before Christmas?
Had to have been.
Yeah. Anyway, they didn't come until like last week.
October?
Yeah. The shirts came like last week. So
yeah,
it's been so much time that has gone by, and there has been so much controversy since we ordered those shirts that like when they finally arrived, I was like,
looks like this is a pajama shirt.
I don't think I'm going to wear this.
Yeah, I can't wear this out because
No.
it's literally it's the ones that said
this is our turning point.
And I'm like, I feel like that organization has been tainted over the last few months with not stuff that I necessarily agree with. That's where I'm at.
Yeah,
I don't
same.
know. I'm questioning it. I'm not a fan.
I know. Candace makes me crazy.
I love Candace.
I know.
But
again,
Candace.
like this is all that like divide, influence, when who you listen to, what message you're gonna get, right? Like you don't know.
The only here's my reason why I like Candace. It has nothing to do with like what she's saying or anything like that. But she could go either side. It wouldn't matter. I respect what she says because one, she stands on business, and two, she behaves like how I would think I would behave if one of my friends was shot and killed in front of an audience of people, let alone the entire world.
Yeah.
Like I would be asking questions too. So whether they're getting answered how I want to hear it or not doesn't really, it has nothing to do with the actual information. It has to do with what she's doing and why she's doing it. And that's why I'm like, I'm here for it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If somebody did that to you, I would freaking be running all over our social media freaking
trying to figure out
what happened.
Same. No, I get it.
Come on.
Yeah. No, I get that.
And it's weird, I think, that people get weird when people ask questions. That's when I'm like, man, that doesn't jive.
I know. And then like everything's sort of starting to like evolve again, like into different conspiracy theories, and apparently like now somehow they're like connecting the Charlie situation to like what's currently happening in the Middle East. And I'm like, you realize that that's been going on since like the early 90s,
since
if
like
not
the
before
dawn of
then.
time. Are you kidding me? That's been going on forever.
It's just, I don't know. This world is a really scary
Freaking
place.
Crazy
and
out there.
Quite frankly, like the internet has become a place where I don't know what's real anymore.
I hate that. I think that's why they invented AI. This is a conspiracy theory, just so you know. I think that's why they not invented it, but I think that's why they gave it to us. I think they've had AI for plenty of years.
Oh, hell yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think they released it to the public for general use, specifically because
it causes confusion.
You don't know what's real and what's not.
Yeah. But then like when you look at some of the things that people are saying, and like Jim Carrey is dead and is no longer like he got
clone
taken away by the Illuminati, and now he's a clone, and it's Alexis Stone in a mask, and like what?
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I just like, these are the things where I'm like, okay, pump the brakes, like take a step back. Yes, this is our job, but this is like, we are also real human beings, mothers who have children, who like big picture priorities in life is our family and our kids and our job. It's not like trying to figure out what's happening in the world and whether or not shit's real or not.
Well, first of all, we're not going to be able to.
I don't have the time to waste on that. I don't even want to
figure it out.
Have to worry about that.
And honestly, yeah, I probably don't want to know.
No,
to be honest, that Jim Carrey thing was weird. Everybody knew right away. The second I saw that, I was like, that is not that man. I'm telling you right now.
I don't know, like, what is happening.
Again, you don't expect somebody, and I know apparently that's the person's shtick. It's like they go out with mask and makeup.
Yeah,
and
he's like super known for like real life, like realistic, like there's a name for that where he uses like all the different like
prosthetics and things like that.
Prosthetics and things to like look like someone. And I mean, it's been happening for years in movies, right? Like you see someone age over the period of a 2-hour movie. Think about Brad Pitt as Benjamin Button.
I was going to say, or Benjamin Button, where you go backwards.
Right. It's like all the prosthetics and things like, so this is nothing new, but like the fact that it could potentially be being used in society to divert our attention in certain places, to me, like, that's freaking terrifying.
Well,
and then like there's people showing these videos of like our past president, like where he's like itches his neck and it looks like a mask.
Well, I mean,
and I'm like, what is
that's
happening?
what makes it something that concerns people is because, like, oh, suddenly, Biden comes out and he's 6'4". And it's like, he's definitely not 6'4". We know he's not. Like, you know what I mean?
It's so bizarre.
Stuff like that. That's what makes people question it.
So these are the things that I see that are like relative to all of this stuff that I'm like, what is real? I don't know anymore.
I'm telling you, that's why they gave us AI.
The one good thing I will say is that the social platforms are identifying AI. So like if you are using it to generate copy, to generate content, they will mark it a lot of the time. But like I'm sure there's a way around that too. We don't use AI for any of our content. So
nope, this is all organic.
I don't know. Yeah.
You're welcome.
I'd rather kind of stay away from that. I mean, maybe to write copy for a post here and there, but nothing like nothing crazy. Like just to help me organize my own thoughts.
That's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, we've talked about this before, just AI and leveraging ChatGPT, but I don't know. It's created a whole lot of crazy. So between the Super Bowl, Jim Carrey, I'm like
6'4" Biden, the Epstein files, everything going on.
I don't know what's real anymore.
Everybody just calm down. All right, let's all just take a breath. Take a Xanax, have a glass of wine, relax. It's not that deep.
I know.
Anyway. All right, let's wrap it up.
We would love to like know more about what you guys think about this. Like if you commented on this post, if you haven't even seen it, go take a look at it because we want you to know like what it actually was versus what it appears to be. Or not even appears to be, what it was made to be.
What it actually was.
Versus what it actually was. Yeah. So curious on your thoughts about that. Curious how you guys perceive this whole situation. Do you think that we as a society are intentionally like creating this conflict to make life more difficult for us as individuals? Or like why? Why does this keep happening? And it's weird because everyone I talk to seems to not understand and wants to be loving and kind and the world to come together and be compassionate and love who you love and like all the things. And that is us. So to me, it's creating a damaging world for our kids. And that's what I am most afraid of.
It's creating a toxic world for everybody. All right? Like just mind your business.
I don't know. As adults, I feel like we can get over it. As kids,
can't even be bothered.
They don't even know what's real anymore.
Yeah, I know that's going to be a real problem. The future generations are in trouble.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
It's going to be a problem. But yeah, let us know your thoughts. Send us your comments, your DMs. We'd love to hear more. Let us know what show you watched and why. We don't judge. We liked them both, quite frankly. So whatever you guys decided to watch, good for you. Stand on your business, and we're going to continue to stand on ours.
All right, so we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.